Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, I guess. Even though technically I beat the first game and all, but you know. One thing is one thing that's gonna present itself as a problem is how I'm gonna label these new episodes, or these Escapade episodes to be exact. And also, once they start the second game, like, obviously I don't think it should go all under like one the same banner, because that'll be like 100 fucking episodes, 100 plus, considering how long it took me to beat this game. I don't know. Once I start the second game, I'll have to find some different but not totally incongruous way of labeling the episodes, so that I can put them in like a separate playlist. Because I imagine some people might just want to watch a playthrough of the first game, and But anyway, that's something I'll have to figure out as we get there, I guess. These episodes are also going to be weird, because technically it's not part of the main game, it's a side thing, but I guess I can still label them with the first game, since, as far as I understand, they take place either around or slightly after, the different parts of the first game, so. Yeah, well, let's just try it out. Let's see. In episode 1, in the defendant's antechamber, this escapade includes spoilers about the first game's story. Sure, I beat the first game, so yeah, it's one reason why I waited. Obviously, like I could have been throwing these in throughout, but I figured it would be better to throw them out there, to do them once I had beaten the first game properly, so there wouldn't be any spoiler shit. November 22nd. In the Supreme Court of Judicature, Defendant's Antechamber 5. Oh yeah, these dudes. Hope this isn't gonna be too fucking long and drawn out. I totally forget the old man voice I did for him, other than that was an old man voice. Just look at my priceless treasure now. Myself I have scrubbed and scrubbed. But the repellent odor of meat will never be repelled from its resplendent surface again. But you have it back in your possession, at least. You should be grateful, old man. I'm not even moving the goddamn mic, so I don't see what the issue is. How dare you? Excuse me, but, I'd just like to get at that Zabuton cushion there if I could. Rest assured, you miserable military malefactor, this is not over. Incarceration awaits those who would defraud a senior citizen for his priceless treasures. Watch your tongue, old man! Mark my words, I won't hesitate. Sorry, Sergeant, but could I just get at that Zabuton cushion there as well? Oh. I won't go to jail! Never! Imagine if I did! The very next day, my boy would starve without the chain of command in place to provide for him. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Oh, these weird camera angles. Using the child to protect yourself? Myself, I call it absolute cowardice. Oh, really? And who just employed the old, poor, defenseless senior citizen tactic? Only way to fight the enemy who's using underhanded tactics is with a tit-for-tat strategy. Sorry to interrupt again, but I just need to get at that Western-style cushion there on the sofa, if you don't mind. Kind of just sneak past you guys, you fellas. Enough of this insubordination. What do you want, man? Oh, please, don't mind me. Aha. Do my eyes deceive me, or is this the wide-eyed criminal from the trial before? Wide-eyed, perhaps, but criminal? Nah, I proved myself innocent, bitch. What is this unhealthy fascination you exhibit with the seating arrangement of others, Why were you peering under the cushion of this upholstered seat? Oh, well, the thing is... Oh, we were trying to, like, get under the seat while they were sitting on it, I presume, is the idea. Any luck? Oh, I'm guessing this is probably Kazuma. Any luck? Did you find it? Yep, that's him. Man, look at his headband. It's so cool. It's flowing with the winds of change. No, sadly not. I don't think it's here, Kazuma. You really are a liability, Ryunosuke. Report! At once! Have you lost something? Is that it? Yes, we were just on our way to a party to celebrate my friend's victory here when... I realized that my university pin badge was missing. Oh, not my university pin badge. A university pin badge, you say? Yes, from my collar here, you see? Affirmative! Uniforms must be kept in prime condition at all times. A missing badge is unacceptable. I thought if I looked around, it would probably turn up somewhere, you know, maybe? Like the old tale of the Koban coin and the stake. Oh yeah. A parable of which I am acutely aware. Yeah, because it fucking happened just like 30 minutes ago. What are you talking about? But I've exhausted my search now, really. The only logical conclusion is that someone must have stolen it. And who do we know, among the four of us here, who has a penchant for stealing shit? My dude? Don't look at me! I don't just find any old metal object irresistible, you know. Okay, well, I guess so, but still. Imagine what would happen if little Trooper Ido here swallowed something like that! Yeah, I imagine the badge is probably a choking hazard. I'm afraid we'll have to give up, Ryunosuke. Still, if you tell the office your student number, they should be able to issue you with a new one. Yeah, but he want my old badge. Yeah. What's the matter? Don't tell me. Yes. I don't remember my student number. I don't believe it, man. I mean, this is the second time you've lost your badge, isn't it? Wait, there's the first time. There were two other times. Oh, shit. We kind of suck ass. I'm kind of a fuck up, man. If you didn't think you could remember it, you should have made a note of it somewhere. I told you that until I was blue in the face the last time this happened. Jesus, Cosmo, you're not my fucking dad. You can fucking ease up a little bit. Also, I don't remember you making that expression before, at least in the face-to-face sprites. Yes, I do seem to remember someone telling me something along those lines. Bro, Ryunosuke, I relate to you on that. I'm pretty poor at remembering numbers and passwords and shit normally. And I don't think to write them down because I'm dumb and stupid. So, I can relate, Ryunosuke. We're both fuck-ups. It was you, was it? You can't even remember who told you that you needed to remember it. Well, student numbers are 6 digits, Kazuma. Who could remember 6 whole digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that was my student number, I could remember that, but I doubt it's that string of numbers exactly. Yume isn't exactly a long-established university, you know. All of our numbers are still rather low. In fact, they only use the last 3 digits. Well, that might help, I suppose. That might help. Ryunosuke, it's only 3 digits you needed to remember. Just 3. Dude. Again. Okay, well, 3 digits. I could remember 3 digits. If Ryunosuke can't remember 3 digits, that shit's on him. I mean, like 911, you know? Who doesn't remember know those digits? Sorry my brain is such a disappointment. Same, bro. Oh, well. Yes, well, anyway, young man. Myself, I was greatly impressed with you in the courtroom today. Oh, you mean me? Oh, what about me, though? A lawyer already, before you even graduated. And such a loyal friend to this one. Okay, bro, I'm right here. You don't gotta fucking throw shade at me when you're like 85 or however old you are. This one? What's that supposed to mean? Oh no, I still have much to learn. In fact, that was brought home to me in no uncertain terms only last year. My Achilles heel was spectacularly exposed by my best friend here. Okay, I don't go around exposing people's heels, okay? You can accuse me of a lot of things, but I don't touch people's heels, man. I'm not a foot fetish guy. Come on. Indeed. What? By me? This is the first I've heard about it. Yes. By Ryunosuke Naruhodo. You can't have forgotten, surely. It was last summer, at the speech contest. Speech contest? The speech contest? Oh, that. God, am I fucking, like, slightly amnesiac? Contestants had to take to the stage and deliver a public address on any subject they chose. We were competing to give the most compelling and powerful speech. And yours was great. You made a huge impression on the audience. Obviously, since I was a budding student of law, I was determined to win. And sure enough, one by one, my opposition fell. When I reached the final at last, I came up against you. Yes, so you did. Not being rude, but when I first laid eyes on you, I thought to myself, this cheeky, wide-eyed no-hoper is out of his depth. He's going to be a pushover. Okay, Jesus, Kazuma, way to be, not to be rude, but also you're a fucking piece of shit. I mean, it's like those people who are like, oh, no offense, and then proceed to say some, like, rude-ass shit, you know? That's your version of not being rude, is it? Yeah, exactly, Ryunosuke. Well, I paid for my complacency, because it brought on that humiliating defeat. Defeat? How are your ranks compromised? My speech was going very well. I had the audience in the palm of my hand. They hung on my every word. And then, when I came to that very last line... Yes, what happened at the very last line? It was supposed to be a climactic end. Unfortunately, I completely fouled it up. Never. You mean you stumbled on your words? Spectacularly. Even now, I can't believe I ruined it. Well, what on earth did you say, man? Ryunosuke, you'd better say it. I still can't get my tongue around it. Oh, you can get your tongue around this dick. Sorry. Kazuma just has a way with words. Sure, of course. I can still recall it perfectly. What you said at the end of your speech, or rather, what you intended to say at the end of your speech, was this. So arise, ladies and gentlemen, and applaud our forefathers' plight in the fight for filial piety. Okay, geez, I can understand stumbling over that. That's like a lot of L's and P's and F's and stuff. What's wrong? Oh. And what went wrong? What indeed? Myself, I see no problem with the pronunciation of those paltry words. In that case, old man, I invite you to say it yourself. Very well, then. I shall. Ahem, ahem. So arise, ladies and gentlemen, and applaud our forefathers' plight, and the fight for old man noises. It's impossible! The arise, ladies and gentlemen part I delivered perfectly. But the next part had me floundering for a whole 5 minutes. Jesus, 5 minutes, man. I was able to say that line on my first try, so frankly, I'm fucking better than you, Kazuma. By the end of it, I was on my knees in front of the podium, a blabbering mess. Jesus. And that's when the audience started to heckle you. Arise! Arise! They were shouting. Hell on earth. But then, of course, this man went and delivered his word-perfect speech with a perfect ending. How did it go again? Well, let me see. So, my dear fellows, the message is simple. Treat your father and mother with respect. Something like that. Well, that's a lot easier to say, at least. Wait. Okay, I'm pretty sure you just took Cosmo's words and said it in a more simple way. Ryunosuke, jeez. I mean, talk about stating the obvious. But the fact is, I lost to that speech. Tongue-tied is the only way to describe it. Well, it is quite tricky to say, I agree. That final fight for filial piety, especially. Yeah, filial... I don't even know, am I saying filial right? Or is it like filial? I don't even know if I'm saying that word right, but... Yeah, fight for filial piety is like it is a bit of a tongue twister. And ever since that day, I've had this question whirling around in my head. Why did our forefathers choose such an awkward phrase? Was it to mock their children? I mean, it should never have been called... Oh, wait. I mean, it should never have been called filial piety in the first place. Fuck! Ah! At least you're going to Great Britain soon. It might not come up much there, maybe? Huh. Yeah, tongue twisters are a bitch. Well, anyway. Having lost that accursed contest, I came after you to ask you a question. How is it that you never trip on your Okay, yeah, I never trip up on my words, even though I'm just reading a fucking thing. How is it that you never trip up on your words? I inquired. And you just gave me a broad smile and said, Yuck, I'll Ryunosuke Naruhodo. That's what I do. Speaking fast is my hobby. I mean, really? What kind of a hobby is that? Yeah, that's a weird thing to just say, man. Do you think you could take your hand off of your sword? Besides, it's just a way to pass the time. What are you, fucking John Machida, the fucking fast-talking man? The guy who sold the Micro Machine Man, yeah. He pitched for those toys. After that, you started talking to me as I was talking at me 10 to the dozen. Like you were possessed, almost. Honestly, you can imagine the shock I suffered that day. You really can't. You're right, I really can't. Because I fucking owned you, bitch. Speaking fast is just the sort of hobby I'd expect a civilian like you to waste his time on. Well, you had to practice, of course. But there are some simple things to start with. Like this famous one, for example. Swift samurai sword swipes silently sideways. Ah, yes. Even a decrepit tongue and an ailing frame such as mine can find its way around that one. I've no doubt. It's just a bit of fun, really. I can't imagine anyone would struggle to say it. Isn't that right, Kazuma? Yeah, fucking we're going there, aren't we? You better pack your bags, because I just fucking went there. Swift samurai sword. Fuck! A blobbering mess by word 2. Geez, that really is your fucking Achilles heel. You can't speak properly. Or you trip up on your words easily. Which, again, I can relate to, but still. It's not just a samurai. Every good soldier needs to be able to handle a sword. That's why I've been busy teaching Aido the finer points of swordplay. None of this wordplay nonsense, Private. Your child can wield a sword? Come to think of it, not long after that, we started to attend lectures together, didn't we? And we got into that debate about family values at the sukiyaki place on campus. Do you remember? Yes, your argument's full of jokes and puns and wordplay as usual. I remember it well. Geez, I didn't know you're such a jokester, Ryunosuke. Oh, was it? In any case, I swore that I would never let myself forget the shock you gave me back then. And as a symbol of how seriously I took that oath, I decided to wear this, my red Hachimaki headband. Wow, so the whole reason you wear that headband is because I beat you in a speech contest? And you couldn't forget the shock of that loss? So you wear that in remembrance? It's weird, but okay, cool, dude. Duh. Sorry, Kazuma. Yes? You've lost me there, I'm afraid. I don't see the link. What does your red headband have to do with your oath? Because it will always remind me of that smug look on your face as you utter those tantalizing words. What words? You mean another tongue twister? I practiced and practiced until my tongue bled, but in the end I mastered it. Mastered what, exactly? Well, I think it's time you heard this, actually. Listen carefully now. Yeah, fucking lay it on me. Here goes. Red headband, lead headband, dead headband. There. Word perfect, see? Oh. I see. That's the link. It's still pretty stupid, though. Jesus. It's not even hard to say. Red headband, lead headband. Wait, fuck, now I'm... Look at me. Red headband, lead headband, dead headband. It's not... Come on, it's not that hard. Okay, I'm guessing he wasn't that impressed either. The baby doesn't seem very impressed either. I'd actually been meaning to ask you about that. About the story behind your headband, I mean. Well, now you know. So that I'll never forget the shock and humiliation of that day. That's why I wear this red headband every single day without fail. Well, it's a lot less climactic than I imagined, but okay. Also, man, the crease on your nose, man, it changes depending on what direction your face is, Kazuma. It's a bit strange. Well, I don't know exactly how much of a shock you think you had back then, but it can't be more than the shock you've just given me now. Yeah, I thought there was like some fucking, some really cool, badass story of like, you want to be like a samurai guy or whatever, but no, you really take fucking defeats personally, apparently. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but the tongue twister I said didn't go the way you seem to have remembered it. Oh. Oh, it didn't, did it? Huh? It's just as famous as Swift Samurai Swords, so I can't believe you don't know it, really. It goes, red bread pan, lead bread pan, dead bread man. Red bread pan, lead bread man... Red bread pan, lead bread pan, dead bread man. Red bread pan, lead bread... Okay, Jesus. Red bread pan, lead bread pan, dead bread man. Wait, what? Bed bread fuck. It seems I've knocked some wind out of that headband of yours. It's not too late, Private. You can always start wearing a red bread pan on your head instead. Now that's really stupid. Your youthful vigor is manifest, young man. Your cheeks are glowing redder than your hachimaki. Why do so many words have to be so similar? It's really not that serious, man. So, looking forward to Great Britain then, where you have to deliver speeches in court in English. I suppose I can always sell she-cells on the seashore. Sea-cells on the seashore. Oh wait, that was it? Okay, but what about my pin? My university pin thing? Yeah. Did we ever find that? Did I have to order a new one? Is that just gone forever? Is that why I don't have it in my... Is that... Because I remember I had it in, like, the first trial. Wait, no, wait, no. I think I had it in the second case, didn't I? Not sure exactly. Well, either way, where the fuck is my university pin? Is it just gone forever now because I lost it? Did that one dude really steal it or not? Who knows? But okay, so that was the first escapade. And hey, that was relatively short and breezy. Maybe, I can do like maybe one. Well, it was short, but not too short, but yeah. Maybe I can do like one a day, and it'll be like relatively short, brisk episodes, you know? To kind of to make up for like the really long episodes I have been doing lately, you know? Or at least the last couple ones, you know? But yeah, that was funny and interesting. We got to actually, but it was also plot, right? Well, we got more information on how Kazuma and Ryunosuke actually met. And we got to learn the story about why he wears a red headband. And it turns out not only was it him being kind of a petty bitch, but also he totally misunderstood the fucking thing he was based off of. Jeez, pal. That was that was good fun, I would say. Man, I wonder if one of these will have my boy McGilded in them. McGilded in it. Sadly, I don't see it, but I don't know. Okay, but yeah, that was fun. Next time, I guess we'll explore the next escapade. Depending on how long or short some of these might be, I might be able to squeeze 2 into one episode, but this will be it for now. But until then, I will see you around.